Good day, everybody, and thank you for joining us for the launch of the AppViewXpert channel program. We'll go through quite a bit of content. I've got some time at the end to open it up for questions, but at the bottom of your screen, if you could use the Q&A button, we'll try to get your questions answered in line, in addition to live questions at the end of the presentation. So again, use the Q&A button at the bottom, and welcome. Thank you for spending time with me this morning, and good day in the Asia Pacific region. We'll go through quite a bit today. It's about 40 minutes, so not very long, and I'll buzz through quite a few of these slides as we go through the content. But I think what's most important is we talk about, why the machine identity market is so hot and growing so rapidly today. I'm going to talk a bit about the problems we solve and why those are big opportunities for you, our valued partners. I'll speak about why AppViewX is the solution of choice and give you a quick overview about us, our technology partners, and our customers. And then we'll talk a bit about automation. I'll show you a few screenshots of the partner portal and actually let you know how to get access to the partner portal. And then last, I've got a few slides on the overview of the AppViewXpert program. So first of all, I want to explain that AppViewX has a very powerful automation platform, and sitting on top of that platform are two distinct products. The first one is CERT Plus, and this is our certificate lifecycle management / machine identity product. I'm going to focus on that today because primarily it's security partners on the webinar, and this particular product is sold to the security teams in your enterprise accounts. We also have another product, however, called ADC Plus, and this is a lifecycle automation and management tool to manage all the load balancers in your network. Traditionally sold by those partners that have a network operations practice, and it's sold to the network operations teams at your enterprise accounts. Relative to ADC Plus, we're going to be doing a relaunch of this product in early July. So stay tuned for that. But today we're going to focus on CERT Plus and machine identity. So why is the market exploding? Why is it getting so hot? People are realizing that certificate lifecycle management and machine identity is a missing component in their identity and access management practice. So Gartner has really picked up on this piece of the market, and we've gotten quite a few mentions, great mentions from Gartner in various Gartner publications over the last few months. There is no magic quadrant yet for machine identity or certificate lifecycle management, but I expect we'll probably see one within a year. So a quick primer on the key challenges our customers are facing and how we solve them. The first one is really a lack of visibility into distributed certificates and devices, whether they be on-prem, IoT devices, devices in the cloud, or edge devices. Big increase in staff workload due to manual certificate management. So many organizations are still managing their certificates using an Excel spreadsheet, and in many organizations, it takes a full-time employee just to do that. We automate this process and make it much easier for organizations to manage the certificates and devices on their network. If a certificate expires that causes sudden outages in the customer's network, that's a big problem to listen for when you're speaking to your customers about the challenges they have and how AppViewX and you, their trusted security advisor, can solve these challenges. Risk auditing and compliance comes into some of the business drivers in certain countries. And then, of course, with DevOps being so important and containers being spun up on a network, those certificates sometimes only last for days, some for hours, as DevOps people spin up containers and then spin them down. They do this in the cloud, they do it on-prem, they do it in their private cloud. We give your customer an opportunity to manage all of these certificates in one pane of glass. So why certificate lifecycle management? It's really a missing but pivotal piece in your cybersecurity puzzle. So as you talk to your customers traditionally about identity and access management, I believe you can start a conversation now around machine identities and why those are important. And they are very important given the recent hacks that we've seen in the network, in customers' networks that have taken advantage of certificates. This slide just shows a brief but very important piece of our technology partner program. So I mentioned your identity and access management business. If you're doing business with these vendors, CyberArk, Beyond Trust, Centrify, Thycotic, Okta, SailPoint, for example, you're providing a great service to your customer using these products to manage the identities and privileged access management for people. What AppViewX does is brings that machine identity functionality into your practice. So it's a great opportunity to talk to your customers, add on sales to those customers that you are already their trusted advisor for their IAM and PAM needs. So why now? And I'll spend just a brief minute on these two slides, but crypto compromise is definitely on the rise, and we see a lot of need for customers to begin managing their keys and their certificates in one easy-to-use automated tool in a single pane of glass. And then there's also quite a few cybersecurity regulations that are getting much more stringent around certificate lifecycle management and machine identity. So GDPR, for example, in many countries in Europe, you've probably got your own regulations in your countries that would cause you to adopt a certificate lifecycle management product. So why AppViewX and why CERT Plus? I'm going to speak a bit about full lifecycle management and automation of digital certificates and keys. What we do from a single console is give you and your customer the ability to discover every certificate on the network and every device, store, monitor, issue, renew, revoke, and provision from the AppViewX console. So it is truly one pane of glass to manage all of this. We do it across IT and OT, and we do it at DevOps speed, making your customers' network and applications outage-free and gaining real operational efficiencies in their CERT lifecycle program. One thing that I mentioned on the last slide is discovery, and I'm very excited to announce that we will be introducing a smart discovery tool. Availability is late June, and this is the standard for those organizations, those resellers or systems integrators that are doing assessment. Now, the great thing about this tool is it does full discovery of all certificates and all devices, regardless of whether they're on-prem, in a private cloud, or in the public cloud. Again, it's licensed to our partners, but only those partners that have a certified SE or consultant that's capable of demoing the CERT Plus product, running the Smart Discovery tool, and of course, running a POC when we get to that point with any particular customer. So if you're doing security assessments now, pen testing, possibly vulnerability assessments, this is another great tool that you can put into your assessment practice and cause your customers to take a good hard look at their certificate lifecycle management. So AppViewX, we talk about it being next gen. I'm going to speak a bit about our competitors because many partners ask, hey, who do you compete with? And they draw some conclusions based on that. So first of all, we've got our traditional CLM competitors here in kind of the medium crypto agility box. What we bring to the table, in addition to Smart Discovery, which I just mentioned, we bring native self-service catalog, BYO service catalog, containerized on-prem, public or private cloud deployments, we do it all, and native full lifecycle workflow automation. And it's a fully integrated package, so the database is built in. We don't ship this off to any outside database. It's all done within the product, out of the box. So I mentioned, why AppViewX, the most complete certificate and management solution. Nobody in the market offers a more complete solution for your customers. I already talked about most of the bullets here. I highlighted in red the Smart Discovery piece of the product because that is in the product out of the box, but I'm very excited to be able to offer a Smart Discovery tool to those partners that get certified. You can use this as an assessment tool. It can generate revenue, but a Smart Discovery always generates a sales discussion. Just a tad bit about our competitors. This is a quick slide that shows we do compete with Venafi and Keyfactor, and I always mention this most complete solution. We do it all, from Smart Discovery to monitoring, reporting, automation, PKI as a service, also certificate lifecycle management as a service, and give you many deployment options wherever your customer wants to deploy the product. So I will make these slides available. They will be available, by the way, on our partner portal. Again, I'll give you information on how to get access to that portal just in a few minutes. Just a bit about our customers. We are a very trusted provider of certificate lifecycle management and automation to the companies you see up on this slide. This is obviously the slide we brag about the enterprise customers that we have. We have a 97% customer retention rate, and this is very important to you as a partner because A, it proves customers are satisfied, we're delighting them with the solution, but also B, and we're going to talk about this in the program, we're doing protected renewals for the incumbent partner. So you can build an annual annuity over time, knowing those renewals are always going to come back to you year after year, as we don't do jump ball renewals. This is a similar slide, but excuse me. It talks about the most popular verticals that we're very successful in. First one is financial services and banking. Obviously, a lot of blue chip names there that are using the product today. But because of the huge amount of IoT devices in hospitals, healthcare environments, energy and utilities, we've got a solution that appeals very well to those verticals as well. So very excited about our 200 plus enterprise customers around the world, 20,000 users, and managing over 500 million certificates and keys today. So we are the market leader in the Crypto Center of Excellence. And I already mentioned 200 customers. We're about 350 people, plenty of funding, a lot of Gartner mentions. So we're riding those headwinds, or I should say tailwinds, right now with Gartner and with our channel partners. We're 100% channel go-to-market. So we don't compete with our partners on product resale, nor do we compete with them on services. And I'm going to talk about services when we get into certifications and certain components of the program. So the end game here is really build and maintain your Crypto Center of Excellence. AppViewX sits right there in the middle, again, on-prem. CLM as a service, PKI as a service offerings, all from AppViewX, obviously can all be sold by you. A very large partner ecosystem that is growing. We do quite a bit of business with the large consulting organizations, but once again, the reseller partner community is a huge piece of our business, and we're really excited to have you as a partner. This next slide, I'm going to talk about what I think the opportunity is for a salesperson at one of our partners. So I already talked about how fast we're growing, about 3x annually in new customer logos. But also, we have a very good land and expand record with about 50% annual growth for our existing customers upon renewal. We get more important to them. They are delighted with the product and the services that you provide, and they step up for larger deployments of their current products or cross-sells from CERT Plus, Certificate Lifecycle Management, to ADC Plus for ADC management. Quite a few customers using both products from the AppViewX platform. So if you're a sales rep in the field and you start out with us, our average deal sizes run about $250,000. And if we close 3 deals together this year, you've got the start of a really great relationship. Talk about growing 3x year over year. If you track with AppViewX, you should add an additional $2.25 million in sales next year. 95%, 97% customer renewals. We guarantee or protect your renewals. So $750K renewing from the previous year. And then year over year account growth could add another $375K for a total of $3 million in sales for next year, 2022. So the growth targets are amazing, big opportunity for you as a partner. Now, the bigger opportunity, I believe, is in services. Once again, we don't compete with our partners for services if you are certified. So you can count on about 30% of your software licensing sales add on for just straight implementation, standing the product up at your customer site. Where I can assign a number or cannot assign a number, and where it, I believe, offers a huge opportunity for all of our channel partners is this long tail of services after the sale. So number one, assessments before the sale even. when you do a smart discovery, obviously you're charging for those security assessments, just like you do for a vulnerability assessment or pen test. But then there's the long tail of services after the sale with integration of the products and then workflow consulting opportunities. And we'd have to pencil those out individually with each partner based on what you charge and what we see the opportunity is with your accounts. So quickly, I want to run through, and this will take just a minute, I want to run through the partner portal that's available to you today. It's brand new. We launched it. It's very comprehensive, and we think it's going to make us infinitely easier to do business with over time. So all you need to do is send an email to partners@appviewx.com and ask for credentials to log into the partner portal. And one of our team of professionals will validate you are a partner and then get you access to the partner portal. Now, what happens when you get access to the partner portal? First and foremost, deal registration. So there are huge margin opportunities for registering opportunities with AppViewX. So deal registration is in the portal. We also have quite a bit of content for you relative to watching and tracking your registered deals right in the portal. So you get access to our CRM system. You can see what we're doing with the registered opportunities to your organization. And then the portal serves up a huge amount of content, from video training to branding, email campaign, marketing templates. We also we'll provide you with customer presentations, product engineering information, and most importantly, use cases, reference accounts, and white papers are all contained within the portal. So super easy access for our partners to get all of that knowledge right out of the portal. And then the last thing I'll speak about today is the new partner program called AppViewXpert. It is a very comprehensive program. We spent a lot of time interviewing partners, talking about the very best programs out there and how we can build the best channel partner program. So being a 100% channel go-to-market organization, we built out what we think is the best program in the industry. This slide talks about the two products that I mentioned at the very beginning of the presentation. And once again, we're only speaking about CERT Plus today, and I'll be inviting you to an overview of ADC Plus in the July timeframe. So why become partner? So big margin opportunities with deal registration and protected renewals. We don't compete with our partners for services. So if you get certified, you're delivering all of your services on your own, which is obviously a big margin opportunity for our partners. Growth and profit, protected renewals, for example, and you are provided with dedicated channel resources. There's a whole team here to help you be successful with AppViewX. We also provide quite a few growth and profit programs, from marketing support to qualified leads. As you work with your AppViewX sales team, we look for obviously registered opportunities coming from the partner, but we always involve a partner in every opportunity. So you may hear from us saying, hey, this customer has identified you as the right partner on this opportunity. Do you want to go sell this deal together? And we'll bring you in as a partner. So I want to spend a few minutes on this slide because it's really important to understand what our values are. And those three kind of teal boxes at the top talk about the things that we value from channel partners the greatest. Incremental pipelines. So we're always looking for partners that are registering opportunities and getting us in the door. Leveraging that second box you see there, which is customer relationships. That's what you really bring to the table, is your weekly, daily discussions with the decision makers in the accounts that you support, of huge value to us. And then, of course, sales campaigns and technical value add that you provide to your accounts. So we built a program based on those pillars under the orange box. Efficient and very easy to do business with. We expect and we will mutually invest in each other relative to training and certification. We have a tiered program that I'm going to talk about in just a minute. And then we jump to the next box, which is being very relevant to your business. So you, the partner delivering all services, we become very relevant to your business. The recurring renewal stream and the fact that we protect the incumbent partner, more relevancy to your business. We want to be mutually confident in each other and mutually profitable. So all of these things come together to form the values that we bring to the table relative to our partner organization. So I mentioned a three-tier program, and I'm going to talk about how you move from a silver to a gold to a platinum elite partner. There are some revenue guidelines that we try to shoot for. Obviously, based on our average deal size, these numbers are very low. But I didn't want to make revenue the primary driver for working your way up from silver to gold to platinum. What we really value is your depth, technology competency, getting people certified, your scale, number of people certified on AppViewX, the territory you cover, and the types of certifications you have. So an easier slide to kind of look at is this one. And this shows you exactly what we value to move a partner to gold or platinum. Again, based on discussions that we'll have with you, we may grandfather you directly into the gold program. So silver program, just fulfillment partners. And I'll talk about margins and discounts in a minute. The gold program is for those partners that have their salespeople go through the sales essentials training. Pretty easy course, 45 minutes. Really what it does is cause you to understand when an opportunity is before you and you pick up the phone and call us, or jump on to partners at appviewx.com and register the opportunity. That's the sales essentials piece. Then SE certifications. As you get an SE qualified to do three things: demo the product, use our smart discovery tool. Again, that'll be available at the end of June, and then also be able to run a POC, gets you into that gold level. Much greater discounts, much bigger rewards. And then for those partners that do everything that I just described in the gold program, when they certify consultants to do post-sales services such as implementation, integration, and that long tail of workflow services that are available to you, you can enter the Platinum Elite program, which brings even greater discounts and greater rewards. Now, also, we do have an MSP program. It's not quite off the ground yet, but I'll be speaking to partners that are interested in offering CERT Plus as a managed service just a little bit later in the quarter. But I wanted to bring that up, that we do have a program and we're making some tweaks to the product, and we'll roll that program out before the end of the quarter. So that'll give you a really good idea of kind of what the program's all about. Last couple of slides here, obviously we want to talk about discounts. So when you register an opportunity, you add this discount to the base discount. So if you're a gold partner and we brought you a deal, there's a 15% discount there for you relative to that opportunity. But when it's registered to you, you brought the opportunity to us, add 15 points to that for a total of 30 points off. And then if you're a Platinum Elite partner, it's 20 plus 20 for a total 40 points of discount on a registered opportunity. I also mentioned renewal protection. So we have an annual customer uplift that we put obviously in our quotes and our EULAs. So when your customer comes up for renewal, you'll be quoted basically the exact same amount as what was paid to us the previous year or the original license, plus this customer uplift that they have agreed to when they acquired the license originally. So big opportunity because the renewal margins stay the same as the sale margin. And then how we protect you is any non-registered partner that would come into play, they would only be quoted at 5% off of list price. So a huge gap between the registered partner and any unregistered partner that may want to come into a deal after we've acquired the technical win. So that's the, the real overview of the program. And obviously CERT Plus, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to come back with an ADC Plus relaunch in the July timeframe, and we're very excited about that. If you're a F5 or an AVI partner and doing a business in network operations, we certainly want to talk to you about the ADC Plus product when that product becomes available. So with that, I'm going to open this thing up for questions.